After Cobra Kai 5 left the fans with a few mind-blowing cliffhangers, the cast and writers of the show have now come forward to reveal some details about Season 6. Cobra Kai has been following the due process of growth from the show's first to the 5th season, and the creators have teased that it might be time for a jump. Since the official statement of the show's renewal is delayed, the show's creator John Hurwitz assured that the delay would be an advantage for Season 6. Many things could happen in this time jump, as it would favor the show's two main characters. For the LaRussos, the time jump could be what Anthony needs to kickstart his success with karate, and when Season 6 finally shows up, the fans would see Anthony has quickly learned to defend himself with karate. Another character the time jump will favor is Johnny. Since Carmen got pregnant, he has been nervous about being a dad again, and scared he could mess it up as he did with his relationship with Robbie. And for this stage to pass very quickly, Carmen might show up with a baby in Season 6 of the show, and hopefully Johnny gets things done right this time round. Rivalries are something that could get jumped over to in Season 6. Right from the beginning of Cobra Kai, the theme has been very obvious, and rivalry is one of the main things that's given the show the intense drama fans love so much. Hayden Schlossberg, a showrunner, said, "Rivalry is a huge aspect of this show, and there's been a lot of rivalry with the younger characters, from Miguel and Robbie to Sam and Tori, and it's rooted in the original rivalry of Johnny and Daniel." Then he said, even though they try not to make the younger generations pick up a lot of things from the older ones, some things stand out and are still very obvious as they're passed from senseis to students. But the shocking thing is that the creators of the show are trying to bring the rivalry to an end. You could have noticed in Season 5 of the show when many of the younger and even older cast started to forgive themselves and become friends again. And the creators are hoping no rivalry will be left once Season 6 kicks off, as they're planning to have the students end their high school drama on better terms and handle things easier than Johnny and Daniel did. Unlike Daniel, who has everything like a loving family, a successful career, and many more, Johnny is entirely different. He has no successful career aside from bringing back karate to the Valley. Johnny has big issues with drinking and has messed up things with his son Robbie many times, that fans never knew things could turn out well for him that soon. The show's creator Josh Heald is keeping the hope alive for Johnny when he says, "But Johnny and Carmen, she's been this breath of fresh air in his life. It was important that we not look for ways to sully that. They are having a baby, and we think it's a wonderful thing for Johnny." So if the creators tried their very best to make sure Season 5 ended well for Johnny, then they want things to get even better for him in Season 6. Hayden added that Johnny is about to begin his best years in Season 6 when he said, "But you know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get awesome montages, Johnny being amazing, and the soap opera has some really big moments still to come. And definitely, Johnny's bad days are far from behind him, and he's going to grow from that loser dad to a more engaging one now. And the fans can't wait to see how he plays the role of a father to the baby he's expecting with Carmen." But maybe Johnny might not get that peace of mind so soon. Before the rivalry began and Cobra Kai turned into an evil dojo, it was Johnny who was Cobra Kai sensei, and he tried to make it work by not doing things how John Kreese would have done. But his efforts weren't enough, obviously, and Cobra Kai fell back into the hands of the villains, leaving Johnny to form his separate dojo. Things have changed much since then anyway, and Cobra Kai is at its worst moments now, especially after they arrested Terry Silver. But the Cobra Kai star Gianni DeCenzo, who plays Dimitri, teased a possible twist in Season 6 that says Johnny could take back the lead of Cobra Kai. Gianni said, "I don't think he did a bad job with it. I think he was a great teacher, and even though he is against Cobra Kai right now, he's more so against the teachers and not Cobra Kai itself. So I want to see him get his baby back." Now that sounds just right, but having to have Johnny back as Cobra Kai sensei will hurt many villains who are interested in the dojo, and it appears that Johnny's future is kind of far from being settled. One thing Cobra Kai does so well is making sure the fans grow along with the students' progress on the show. From when Miguel started training to when others joined in, the show has gone from one big competition to the other. So Josh said the pattern they've been following right from Season 1 would continue into Season 6, and that means going bigger with karate and showing tricks the fans have never seen before. After the qualifying round for the Sekai Taikai tournament, tournament. Every viewer now understands how big a deal it is, especially since it's an international competition, bigger than they've ever known. Even though Hayden said they are not yet sure how all of that will play out yet in Season 6, one thing is for certain, and that is that they're raising the bar for the competitions, and it's going to be breathtaking. So it's been all fun and kicks since the Cobra Kai series started, and the first scary turnout the fans saw was Miguel's injury, which almost made him a disabled person. And Cobra Kai only took things higher from there. Josh said that in Season 5 they decided to get things up by making sure someone ended up in a very deep wound. Season 5 did end with Chosen getting a very disturbing wound in the end, but he was stable after that, much to the surprise of fans. Now, what's shocking is that Cobra Kai might push things further in Season 6 and finally go for the ultimate, which is a fight to finish. Showrunner Josh said that they tried their best not to make karate so dangerous as to cause a character's demise in Season 5 because they weren't sure they'd earned the right to push that hard. But with the tease of making karate a bigger challenge in Season 6, something terrifying is also coming up, and the fans might not be ready for that. Josh mentioned before when he said, we've had tournament fights, we've had all-out, riots, we've had fights on multiple platforms and wall-to-wall fighting. So fighting to finish is the end game of every dangerous move. Just like in one of the show's flashbacks where Chosen and Daniel fought to finish in The Karate Kid. There's going to be one in Season 6, and you better hope a fan-favorite character doesn't get to pass away with it. Don't forget the cliffhanger where Kreese walked out of prison spells chaos for the future of Cobra Kai in Season 6. And Josh has teased there's more to come with this piss sensei when he said, "Meanwhile, there's the ultimate Cobra Kai snake out there that is pissed off at everybody right now. We'll see if life goes on easy in Season 6 or if Kreese has something to say. Something tells me that's going to be the latter. Kreese is never someone to cool down to watch. He studies and takes over, and he's getting a hold of a dojo or more in Season 6. Whichever one it is, Kreese's escape from prison means every other person isn't safe. He has no friends outside of the prison, so it'll be fun to see how he goes about it. There's always something to see on Cobra Kai, from bringing back old characters from the Karate Kid franchise to bringing up even more exciting tales. And according to Ralph Macchio and the creators, there's more in store for the fans to enjoy in Season 6. Ralph was honest when speaking of the status of Cobra Kai 6 when he said the season isn't official yet, but he feels pretty good that there will be a continuation that would come out even better than the previous seasons. Then Ralph continued by saying the show's creators are so good at what they do, and they know just the right thing to do with Cobra Kai 6 that the fans will love. He said that the creators who write the show are very good at what they do, and that's because they know what the fans want. And he added that it's easy for them to take the storyline higher than every season because they're like the fans. Hoping to enjoy a good show, John supported Ralph by saying, "We have more story to tell. We're still figuring out the specifics. There's plenty more in store and lots of thoughts for the future. There's a lot we want to do with these characters, and we're giddy about the next step." Even though there might be more stories to tell to keep the fans hooked, many things going down in Season 6 might still be unexpected. But a new character will certainly be a part of the Season 6 story, and that could be Hilary Swank. The actress said she's yet to get a call to join the show, but it could be because the producers are waiting to confirm Season 6 before making a move. What do you think of these shocking details about Cobra Kai 6? Share your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching.